All right, we've got to do a couple of housekeeping things. We got to look at the minutes from last year and approve the minutes from last year. While Tricia gets those up on the screen, will there be a motion to approve the 2018 minutes? Who was it? Motion on the floor to approve the 2018 minutes by Jeremy. I'll second it. And there's a second from Scott from Utah. Is there any discussion about the 2018 minutes? So motion on the floor has been seconded. Yes.
The copy of it on the website, I looked at it. Is it on it currently?
Yes. The minutes are on the website. That's what Trish is trying to get to. We got bounced off the internet in President Mazzuli's speech.
Weren't they sent out there?
Yes. They were also sent out. Is there any further discussion about the 2018 minutes? If not, we will go to a vote of the voting members, and I'll take a second to address that at the end here, but let's go ahead and finish up this housekeeping. Seeing no further discussion, to approve the 2018 minutes, signify by saying aye. Opposed, nay. And the 2018 minutes are approved. On that note, I think I've got about 29 voting commissions set up right now. I know we've got more than that here. I know we've got at least 8 or 10 more here. So I do need everybody, any commission who has not yet signed a voting sheet, to come up and indicate, to sign a sheet up here, indicate what commission you're from and who the voting member will be from that commission. If that changes at any point during the course of the conference here, we just need to get it in writing. And so there, you can use a proxy or name a different voting member, but you got to come up and put it in writing. All right, that's all we've got.
Finance report. The finance report, Tricia is calling up the balance sheet, which starts on the very same day that it ended on last year, like a balance sheet should. And last year at this point, I'm looking at the balance sheet from last year. It's not up. This is this year's. We had $123,597.25. This year at the same point, we have $135,635.85. So we file our taxes every year. Our fiscal year ends September 30th, not at the end of the year, because when we got that 501c3, that's the first thing we did was file taxes. So you can see what our balance sheet is. The CD, it is not an annuity. It was formerly an annuity, and it was put into a CD for easy access if we ever needed the money. And fortunately, we're further and further from needing to draw on that CD. If you look at the top, you see $80,000 in cash. You see that we have some receivables. There are some people that have not paid their dues. We have a complete list of that if you're interested, but no sense in belaboring the point. And we don't really owe anything because I keep the bills paid. There's not anything outstanding. And so last year in our tax filings, we made about $5,000. If we were to file today, it would show that we made $10,000. I'm always on mic about, we should be making more money. And he says over and over, we are not in the business of making money. We are in the business of educating and protecting the combative sports industry. So I know Lee asked for a list of registration trainings for the last year, Lee Parham from Texas, which I gave him. But Lee, I need to tell you that does not include individual state trainings like New York State or California or the Pasquayaki tribe, or, there's a bunch of those that it doesn't include. But if they were individual, it's not on that. That's strictly through the ABC training. Okay. Anybody that has any question, we do have a seven-person finance committee. They get bank statements every month. They get, so they can actually see what the bank says that's in there, and then they get a balance sheet every 3 months. And there's been a few questions, but not anything that I think was not satisfactorily answered. So I am done as treasurer. It's been a pleasure. It's been an honor. And I'm happy to say we're way better off today than we were 4 years ago.